most devastating damage, ironically not coming from the invaders' direct attack, but from flooding caused by their melting of the polar ice caps. Coastal cities are under at least 100 feet of water temperature.
It's like a dream, isn't it? You feel as if you're falling through time and space. You're at peace with the darkness, yet you know there is something you must do, something urgent. Where am I? Who am I? Why can't I remember these things? Despite your disoriented confusion, you rest peacefully as if in your mother's womb. But what's outside? You sense cold metal, wings of steel, a dark, silent bird that floats aimlessly through the heavens, casting a shadow on no world. A lost relic of an extinct race is your mother now, and you have no home. But the past intrudes with shattered memories that rock your sleep, with fragmented pictures of a violent clash. Feelings of fear, hopelessness, and of running for your very existence turn your dream into a nightmare. As the memories fade, so do the pain, the guilt, the sense of loss. But the darkness returns, and you wrap yourself in it like a warm, comforting blanket. Darkstar, The word floats on the edge of your consciousness like a Spanish galleon teetering on the edge of the world. You know that Darkstar is the key to unlocking the answers you seek so desperately. And then you hear the voice.
Good morning, Mr. O'Neill.
You've heard voices before, but they were from the depths of your own mind. Voices of the dead, voices from the past. But this voice is different. This one seems alive. It seems so now.
Good morning, Mr. O'Neill. I am Westwick, Maine, the ship's central computer. Please lie very still for a diagnostic process. It is painless, so please relax. Thank you. The diagnostic process is complete. You are in perfect physical health, Mr. O'Neill. Unfortunately, you are suffering from hibernation-induced amnesia. This syndrome is a result of spending excessive time periods within Level 3 hibernation mode. Normal Level 3 hibernation events can span several decades, but your event, I'm afraid, has spanned 30 decades, 12 years, 10 days, 3 hours, and 11 minutes, approximately 312 years. The effect, I'm afraid, is irreversible. Some of your acquired skills and base-level cognitive abilities may be intact, but most event-related memory is now lost. Even some of your basic personality traits may be gone and will be replaced with new ones as you get reoriented with your surroundings. Do not be alarmed. You may experience slight dizziness immediately after exiting the sleep chamber. The Westwick has been damaged and, oddly, some of the data in my memory banks has been erased by an authorized crew member in reference to this event. Strange indeed. There are, however, independent databases throughout the ship that may contain personal logs, records, and messages that could help you. I'm sorry I can't be of more help. Perhaps the other 3 crew members can be of further assistance. I encourage you to explore all areas of the ship, its controls, and any data you can gather that will solve this odd situation. And of course, I will help you when I can.
Where's that music coming from? Well, what have we got to lose?
We make our choices and we have to live with them. In this case, John O'Neill, you must die with this particular one.
Somebody didn't like you very much, my friend. Well, that's where they take your hand.
Sleep Chamber 1 status. Assigned to Captain O'Neill. John A. Chamber is vacant at this time. Hibernation session was uninterrupted from 7:03 a.m. on 9/3/2187 until hibernation termination at 10:10 a.m. on 9/13/2499. Additional data. Assigned occupant suffers from irreversible memory loss caused by excessive hibernation exposure. Physical status. Excellent. End program. Sleep Chamber 2 status. Assigned to Palmer Page C. Starship Pilot First Class. Chamber has been occupied since 6:59 a.m. on 9/3/2187. Occupant in Level 3 hibernation mode. Program date of hibernation termination. None entered.
Page.
Additional data. Assigned occupant has exceeded safe hibernation event time and will likely suffer from irreversible memory loss. Physical status. Excellent. End program. Sleep Chamber 3 status. Assigned to First Officer Perryman Ross V. Chamber is vacant at this time. Hibernation session begins at 11 p.m. on 9/3/2187 and was programmed to terminate 7 a.m. on 8/21/2499.
So where's Perryman?
5-decade interruptions were programmed throughout duration of the session. A total of 6 waking events. Additional data. Assigned occupant has suffered no adverse side effects from sleep session. End program. Sleep Chamber 4 status. Assigned to Science Officer Navigator Burke, Alan W. Chamber has been occupied since 7:01 a.m. on 9/3/2187. with 18 minutes elapsing before termination of session. Occupant is dead. Additional data, right hand severed. This injury occurring after session interruption and subsequent death. Hand missing. Physical status, not applicable. End program. Crew member O'Neill, John A., Captain. Crew member Palmer, Page C., Starship Pilot. Crew member Perryman, Ross V., First Officer. Crew member Burke, Alan W., Science Officer, Nav.
Beta Alpha 3. Not a very friendly looking place. So where's Perryman? So I guess he never made it back.
Go we into space, not only to further the distinction of the human race, but indeed to salvage its very existence.
Thank you for this honor, this duty, and I humbly accept this memento of my home from our president. Thank you, Tim. Fire, earth, and water. These three basic elements make our world unique in our ability to sustain life. This eternal flame burns not into our future, but into our past, utilizing all three basic elements. Steel from the Earth's core, water from her deepest ocean, and fire ignited by a passion to survive. Thank you.
I'm sorry, but the Westwick is still in emergency lockdown mode. To deactivate, all biolocks must be opened. Shuttle number 1 selected. Shuttle number 2 is away at this time. The EVM pod has located the damage to the cooling tanks. System off. I'm sorry, but the EVM pod bay doors are jammed from the outside. I suggest going outside the ship in an environment suit and checking for trouble. The EVM pod has located the damage to the cooling tanks. I suggest using the jackhammer to reposition the bent hull and then the arc welder to close the breach completely. System off. Shuttle number 1 selected. Shuttle number 2 is away at this time. I'm sorry, but the Westwick is still in emergency lockdown mode. Regulations clearly state that only one shuttle at a time may be away while this protocol is in force. System off. Camera 6, Security Zone 3, Midship View. Camera 7, Security Zone 2, Starboard Wing. Camera 8, Security Zone 5, Westwick Stern View. Camera 9, Security Zone 4, Westwick Bow View. Camera 1, Target Coordinate, Live General Orbital View from Westwick. Camera 2, Target Coordinate Darkstar. Camera 3, Target Coordinate Earth. Camera 5, this camera has been destroyed. Please enter crew code. I'm sorry, access is denied. Please enter crew code.
John, please excuse the crappy welding job, but it kept the creeps out. Try telling that to Bert.
I might be able to use this. Interesting. Let's hope for the best. Got it.
Space Arc Toronto is clear. Retracting docking bay tunnels. Airlocks secure. All hands report to Central Control for final evacuation procedures.
This is Air Force One with escort. Request clearance to approach.
Air Force One, you are cleared for rendezvous with Space Station at 10 Southwest. The Skydome Auditorium has been prepared and is at your disposal.
Acknowledged. Align with 10 Southwest.
Mr. President, it's time.
Air Force One, you're cleared for final approach.
Final approach. Could they be possibly less ironic?
Looks like you've got it handled, Air Force One. We're off to join the battle. Best of luck, gentlemen, and thank you for the escort. Don't mention it, and good luck to you too. Over and out.
Southwest Dock Bay doors clear. Pressurizing Skydome Auditorium.
Contact. We're clear.
Skydome pressurized. It is now safe to disembark. Welcome to Earth Base Alpha. All hands report to Central Control for final evacuation procedures.
The year is 2185 AD. 67 years into your future. The purpose of this recording is to assure that what has happened to us will never occur. To indeed change history. This starship carries one precious cargo. This message. My name is Sir Timothy Brisbane. I am acting president of the United Nations of the Earth. A title which is absolutely meaningless Because by the time you view this message, I, and all the people of our world, will be dead. Ironically, in your world I am not yet born. But herein lies your potential salvation.
Wonderful. What have we here?
Those damn ghosts.
Hey, careful with that. I'm as real as you are.
You're real, all right. I have no idea who the hell you are, where the hell I am, and what the hell is going on here. But at least you're flesh and blood.
Last time I looked.
And judging from that symbol there, we're on the same team. Sorry about the plasma welder. I'm a bit confused. I don't even know who the hell I am. That icebox really took it out of me. You don't know much more than I do you? You've lost your memory too?
Afraid so. I'm starting to figure things out.
So is there anyone here but us?
Just him.
Great. Us and that dead guy with one hand. That is nasty. Do you know anything about this thing?
Well, according to this, you've had premature hibernation.
Premature what?
Occupant Paige Palmer has been prematurely awakened due to some kind of subconscious activity.
I had a nightmare that I was suffocating, and I think it woke me up. Is that normal?
I don't know about that. This readout says you're suffering from nitrogen buildup in your system due to the improper decompression of your cryo chamber. It also says you only have 6 minutes before you get the bends. You better get back into that chamber now.
The bends? I'm getting the bends? Oh, maybe I need to get back in that thing after all. How long do I have to stay inside to decompress?
Minimum of 12 hours.
Oh, wonderful. Well, you do what you have to do to straighten out this mess I'm guessing we're in. But get me out of here after I've been microwaved or whatever. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but you might need it. Judging by the way I was clutching it when I woke up, it must be something important.
Thanks.
Reinitiating emergency sleep session. Subject Palmer, please enter the cryo chamber.
God, I hate this. Don't forget me in here.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Violence has been banned from planet Earth by all of its nations. All nuclear weapons are packaged neatly into a group of unmanned freighters and launched into the void of deep space. There is, at last, peace on Earth. The freighters are soon forgotten as they depart our solar system and journey into the icy unknown reaches beyond the outer rim. In the year 2118, one of the robotic giants finds itself on a collision course with a wandering rock in space. The freighter is soon captured by the asteroid's field of gravity and is pulled ever closer, finally colliding with it, causing a chain reaction explosion that engulfs all of the freighters, tearing a mysterious rift among the stars. Visible with the naked eye from Earth, it serves as little more than an anomalous curiosity in the night sky. It is dubbed by astronomers Darkstar.
Designation protocol.
Our apologies. Inmate transport special.
Meat wagon's fine. It's the SC-213 thing I hate.
Acknowledged. You're clear to approach.
Okay.
To further the aggressive peace campaign, an elaborate prison colony dubbed New Australia is established on Mars to send all criminals and undesirables off-world. 7 huge facilities now house the perpetrators of all the crimes and misdemeanors from every corner of the Earth. Like Australia of the early centuries of civilization, it is the new hope for order. The starship Galactic Discovery 2 is sent to probe Darkstar. As the ship nears the anomaly, strange phenomena such as reports of ghostly apparitions begin as rumors among the staff. Soon these rumors become log entries as the events are caught on the ship's security cameras. A small, unmanned robot probe is launched into the swirling vortex in an attempt to learn more about these strange occurrences.
Probe launched successfully, Captain. And we've had 2 new sightings.
This is Captain Cedric Stone with my daily mission report to Earth-based Mission Control, now 26 months and 4 days into our journey. The anomalous apparitions we've been reporting these last few weeks are getting more and more frequent. It's definitely not hallucinations among the crew. We've all seen them and our security cameras see them too. Sensors don't seem to pick up any actual presence of energy or mass. It almost seems to be like a projection or temporal remnant replaying past events. The apparitions are almost transparent, always images of our own crew members, and often you can hear them speak. None of our people even have a guess what this is about. We're hoping your best brains can come up with something. ETA to Darkstar is 7 weeks and 2 days. Stone out.
Pulling us in, sir.
I'm praying this message reaches you. By the time it does with the subspace delay, it's all over for us. Darkstar is pulling us in, and our plasma drive just can't escape the kind of gravity it's throwing off. I just hope it's not some glorified black hole. For the love of God, send no more ships to Darkstar. Stone out.
No use, sir. We can't break.
People, come on. We got a crisis here.
Beyond failsafe, gentlemen. This is it.
Medical personnel, please release the plane for casualty. This is not
Evac. Could this be a way out?
Hello, Captain O'Neill. If you wish to evac, please press the button again.
Well, what have I got to lose?
John, are you absolutely certain you wish to evac? If so, please press the button one last time. Goodbye, Captain.
Escape from the Westwick is bittersweet, isn't it? You've eluded the pain from the past and the dangers of the present, but fled into the arms of a dark, empty future.
Jesus!
You fool. You stupid fool.
Wonderful. The place is haunted.
Floating in the abyss of open space in a tin can with no food, no way to navigate, and no hope of rescue. You were mankind's finest and final hope, John O'Neill. But this is the easy way out, isn't it? Now it's time to sleep once again. And perhaps you'll dream. Dream that is your darkest, coldest nightmare.
This might come in handy later.
Target coordinate Darkstar.